Hello everybody and welcome to Baphomet Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. Because I just got the Studio Series 1 today, and I'm planning on reviewing that soon enough. And so I shall review this one first so we can compare. Because for as an impossible of a design as the movies 4 and 5 had, I think both these figures did a pretty good job. Although they are pretty different. And so, yeah, let's get in on this design. And I think it looks quite good. Although, I do have a question. Some audience participation, if you will. Does anybody know why some people find this version of Optimus Prime, specifically this version, attractive? Because I don't. I've seen the thirst traps and the edits and stuff like that, and I don't get it. I mean, I know Optimus Prime slays, but not that way. I mean, that I know of. But I mean, it is a good looking design. I just don't get it. I just don't get the attractive part. So yeah, if you know. Especially if you find him personally attractive, please explain your thought process, because no judgment, just very curious. So anyway, here is the design, and I quite like it. You know, it's not my favorite design for Optimus. I really like how in the first 3 movies they at least tried to give some form of way that it could actually look like it transforms. Whereas this one, you barely ever see it, like, at all. Like, by that point, it kind of felt like, well, by the 5th movie especially, it really felt like they kind of just were done with Transformers, but still were doing it to get a paycheck. But the 4th movie had some interesting stuff in it, I suppose. But now, anyway, that's enough about the movie. Let's talk about the figure, because it's good. And let's talk about the accessories specifically. So first, he has this shield, which is quite cool. It does have a gun mode in the movie, but as far as I know, and by as far as I know, I mean I do know, the shield is just a shield in this. There's no transformation, there's no nothing. But if you want to just point it and make pew-pew noises, that works. As this being one of my favorite childhood Optimus Primes, which is horrifying to think about, because I was so young when it came out. Not that young, but like young enough. But yeah. That's really cool. And, of course, he has his sword, which stores on his back with natural... This is some of my favorite storage for any figure. It looks so cool. It stores perfectly. It, like, even locks in there a little bit. Then you can pull the blade out, and you can put it in his hand. As far, like, he can get pretty close to grabbing it, but he can't actually reach it. And, also, it's orange. Very orange. Why? I don't know. But boy, is it orange. And yeah, the orange, while not being my favorite, it's probably some kind of safety thing, like, this is not a real blade or something. But yeah, it's orange. That never bothered me. You could, honestly, if it bothers you that much and you want an actual in-lore explanation for your brain, just think of his Energon, like, swords that shoot out of his hands. Like, it's, like, super heated up. Just think of it that way. Yeah. And with this, you can get quite a good range of poses. And I believe you can kind of get it to hold it with 2 hands if you use everything just right. I mean, you can't really get it to move from this too much. Actually, never mind. I'm just speaking crap. You can. And so that's pretty cool. And speaking of different poses, let's get to articulation. Because, as seen there, it's 8. And by 8, I mean pretty good. It It's not perfect, but you could get a lot from it. So you got full 360. You got out that far. You have, this is on a hinge that is also able to rotate. So you can do whatever you want with that, basically. Then you have a bicep swivel. You have slightly over 90 degrees of bend. You have nothing at the wrist. You have a waist rotation that works quite well. Head on a ball joint and a hinge, so you can look up and down, while also left and right. Pecs can be, you can have sad pecs. Oh, it's okay, Optimus. You have up and down at the skirt, and due to how everything stores, you can do this. Oh my. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a mature channel. So, anyway, leg can go forward that far, back that far, because this is the problem with every version of this Prime that doesn't cost a literal kidney. It's not really meant with the ability to actually make toys in mind, so it basically always has a pretty dang big backpack. But for what it is worth, like, it's fine. Like, you can't really do this design without it, so just kind of accept it unless you want to pay for, well, a Black Magic transformation, which I definitely want. I really want the Unique Toys Challenger, but I don't have it yet. If you if you know that figure, you know how good it is. Or at least how good it looks and transforms, and everything that I know about it is really good. But I don't have it in hand, so I can't say that's actually that good. Anyway, you got out that far. You have a thigh rotation, which is on a bit of a weird hinge there due to transformation. You have under 90 degrees of bend due to all of this. And foot, you have nothing, although you can move it up and down due to loose connecting parts. But yeah, so overall, not the best articulation, but, oh, also you can use these as butterfly joints. That's really nice. That's how you can get them to hold things with two hands. And that is probably my favorite part of articulation on this guy, even though it's transformation. And yeah, so let's get into size comparisons. So here he is with my previous review, Sentinel Prime, and yeah, they look good together. Like, honestly, I really like the Studio Series one, and I'm happy we have it. But I was never like, oh man, when are they going to release it? There's a big open, empty spot in my collection, because this guy looks really good. Next, like, he fits right in. Like, if you were to tell me this guy was Studio Series, and I didn't know, I wouldn't, like, I'd probably believe you. This looks good, and it looks Studio Series. And honestly, I think it might have more paint than the Studio Series. Then, here he is with the Prime unit of measurement. And, wow. These are the same character, guys. Can you believe it? I can't. And here he is with Batman. Honestly, it looks more like Batman than he does Optimus Prime. Anywho, let's get into transformation. Because for being a very panel-heavy transformation, because what else were they going to do? It still does a good bit. So first, remove the weapons. And let's get into this. So first, make his pecs sad. Then bring them out. And then bring that down. Flip in the head. Take the arms, bring them forward. Take this and thoop that in there. There's a little slot that goes right onto that. Just tab that in. Then take this and bring it. Don't rip it off the thing, but just gently detach it and bring it down. Same thing on this side. Just wiggle, pop. Then bring the arms up and in. Then line all this up. And then peg that together. It will be a loose peg for now. That will get worked out later. Then just take all this, extend it out. And unfortunately, yeah, that's where a majority of the truck is. But, I mean, what you gonna do? Rotate all this around. Lift up his skirt flap thing, loincloth. Then take this leg part, unpeg it, bring it down, flip this out, and then take the whole foot, rotate, and then peg that in like that. Same thing on this side. Take, rotate, peg, flip. Then take all of this, bring them inward, and then take this bit, flip it around. And this is also on a fairly loose ball joint. Not loose in that it comes out, but it can pop out a bit easily. And then take all this, straighten it out like so. Take that, bring that down. And this part is a little bit finicky because if you don't have it line up, you'll know because it won't tab together right. But I've messed with this guy for long enough that I generally can get it every time first try. Watch, it won't be now. But take all this, straighten all this in. Take these, bring that in, and just line that up. And haha! Now you can see that I am correct. And then take all this, take the panel, flip that in, and take this one, put that right there as well. Give everything a squeeze. Take this, slot that up and over, and yeah, you are done. And I must say, this looks really good. Like, yeah, I really like this guy still. I think he holds up tremendously well, even though I do think the update is very nice as well. It's going to actually be kind of difficult for me to say which one I like more, because this one by far has the nostalgia factor to it, because this was one of my favorite, if not my favorite Optimus Prime figure for a hot minute. Like, main character of so many different stories that I'd play, because Optimus Prime, he's always been my favorite character. But anyway, storage. You can take the sword and slot that right in there. And that is pretty cool as far as storage goes. I think it works quite well. And then you can take the shield and just put that on the trailer hitch right there. And yeah, that works. And so that is about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok, if it's around still. Yes, I'm filming this at the same time as the other two. Just ignore this if TikTok is still up, which I believe it will be. But yeah. So follow me there if it's up. If not, laugh at me in the comments. That'll be pretty funny. So, yep, that's about it. Bye.